Hello everybody, I'm Jackie K. Cooper and this is my entertainment rundown focusing on a review of the Will Smith movie Gemini Man. And Gemini Man is an action thriller with a twist, and we'll get to the twist a little bit later on, but Will Smith plays a guy who works for the government. He is an assassin for the government. He can do amazing things, with a gun. He can kill somebody passing by in a bullet train and take them right out through the car window of the train. And he is renowned, but he had like 75 kills to his credit for the government, and he decides to retire. He's in his 50s, so he's gonna hang it all up. But suddenly the government does not want him to retire, and an element that has business with the government, headed up by Clive Owen, a character he plays, decides that it would be best to get rid of Will Smith's character, Henry, and all of the people who know of what he has done. So Clive Owen, after failed attempts have been made to take out Will Smith's character, uses his secret weapon, and this is where the twist comes in. He has created a clone of Henry, Will Smith's character, and he has raised him and trained him to be even better than Will Smith's character at what he does. So, and he's like in his early 20s, 22, 23 years old, and he looks like Will Smith looked back at that time. This is all done through the miracle of computer graphics or imagery or whatever you want to call it. But that is the twist that makes this movie different from anything else. The movie is directed by Ang Lee, and so that's a heavy credential to hang on a film, because he directed Life of Pi and also Brokeback Mountain. So he put a lot of thought and effort into how he could use this new technology to bring this story to life. And it is amazing to watch the two Will Smiths on screen at the same time, and see them interact and everything. It's what they do these days, and you just have to accept it. I think you're going to see a lot more of this. There's an Al Pacino, Robert De Niro film coming out called The Irishman. It'll be out around Christmas time, I think. And in both of that, both characters there are playing older characters, but then they're also shown in their younger years. It kind of takes some getting used to, but your mind really adjusts to it quicker than you think it would. Also in the cast are Mary Elizabeth Winstead. She plays another government agent that teams up with Will Smith's character. You get the impression she's supposed to be like some kind of Sigourney Weaver, in her prime when she was an alien, and she was, really a strong female character who could take care of herself. Mary Elizabeth Winstead's character in this film is like that. She can take care of herself, but she never quite projects the ruthlessness, so to speak, that Sigourney Weaver could bring to her portrayals. But she's there. Also, Benedict Wong is on. He's another ally of Will Smith's character. So, he and Mary Elizabeth Winstead and Will Smith make up this, trio that are fighting to clear the air and get the government off their back. The movie is rated R. It has a good bit of profanity, has a lot of violence, but it's not excessive. So, that's a mild R as compared to a hard R. I scored it 6 out of 10. This is probably one of Will Smith's best performances, and sometimes his last few movies to me have just been forgettable. So, I've just kind of forgotten about them. But this one, he's back. He injects some humor into the movie. He carries off the action stunts, both as a young man and an older man, and makes them believable. So it's one of those movies you just sit back and let it take over. You just have to go with it because it's fast. It moves from one country to another, one action adventure to another. So you've got all of that there. So for Gemini Man, rated R, I'd give a 6 out of 10. And that has been my entertainment rundown for today, a review of Gemini Man. And now reach down there and hit that subscriber button because we've got a lot of videos coming for you in the future.